Good afternoon. This is Nagarajan. Hope my voice is clear to you all. Can you please raise the hands if so, if my picture and everything is clear? Can someone please raise the hands if my voice and video are clear? Ganesh, is it clear? Yeah, good. I
Yes.
got it. Fine. Okay. This session today, it is going to be slightly different. It is again use of the latest tools for aiding the teachers. Whether the students will really have access to these tools, because again, for these tools, all they need is computer and internet. But rather than expecting every student to have that, definitely teachers do have that. So we introduce these latest tools. Many of you might have already used Chat GPT, but there is a way that we can make it more powerful. Again, there are different tools. You can talk about Grok, Chat GPT, Gemini, Claude AI. So it's a lot of tools are already available. Certain aspects are free, certain aspects are paid, but we can deal with the free version itself. Very powerful. This is like a normal man getting the power of Brahmastra. Two ways we can look at it. Number one, there are researches going on, and already there are a lot of research was in for generative AI. Use of AI is inevitable. We cannot avoid use of AI anymore. The reason is, when Google came, we started using Google. When email came, we started using Gmail. When WhatsApp came, we started using mobile apps. You name it, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Amazon for online shopping, or Flipkart for online shopping. You name it, Uber or Ola or Rapido or Swiggy. These technology tools are great disruptors. When I say disruptors, they make a big impact in the whole world, very big impact in the whole world. So I had been a computer science engineer in the last 35 years. I graduated in 1992. 88 to 92, I have also grown along with the evolution of software field. This software field, whatever it has seen in the last 32 years, more than that it is seeing it now. That's what I would say. Whatever happened in the last 3 decades, 30 years, it is happening in the last 1 year itself. It is such a big tsunami or a storm or a flood, whatever you can say. It's all for good. It is how we use this to help the teachers first. So that is why we are introducing these tools to teachers. As I said, many teachers may be already using it. Many to most may not be using it. Those who are using it, you can now start using in a structured way. Those who are not using it, please start using, because this is a help by technology. It will make our life simpler. It will also help us to think more. Let me do one thing. Let me share my screen. And by the way, I'm going to share my screen. Today's class will be a shorter one. Hope my screen is visible to you, right? For example, I go to google.com. Today I will not be taking one full hour. It will be less than that. I go to Google, give me about focal length of lens. I give that. Typically, forget about this portion. This is the AI portion. Now, before this AI engines came, we used to get like this. Then we click this, we click this, we click this. We have to go inside and then do it. Whereas now, along with Google search engine, there is something already built in. Okay. Again, I can have Chat GPT. It is also there. Chat GPT is also there. What I'm showing you is Gemini, Google Gemini. Okay. This Google Gemini, if you look at it, it says ask Gemini. I move to Chat GPT. It says ask anything. So the designs are very similar. Now what I'm going to ask, as a teacher, I want to take a class. Okay. The first thing is I have to do a lesson plan or lesson outline. For Vidya Shakti, every day we are sending a lesson outline or a lesson. In fact, I won't say lesson plan, that class plan. In this class, what I am going to take, we are sending the topics. For English, what are the word wall activities? Same way, I want to prepare a lesson outline. I want to do it by myself. Either I can type the entire lesson, entire thing by myself, or I can go to Google Gemini. Okay. In Gemini, there is a normal account. You can sign in using your Google account. You have a Gmail account, you can have a Google account. What I have done, there is some restriction between free and paid version. What I have done is, I have got a Google Gemini Pro. Okay. I gave money and then we get monthly 1,000 rupees or something like that. It says Google Pro here. Now I am going to ask it. Okay. Pretty much you are talking to the big difference between Google search and AI based engines is it maintains context. It can understand what I said previously, and based on that I can refine. Now let me ask a question. Okay. Give me a lesson outline for, or say, about focal length, or say about biconvex lens, and this is for 8th grade children. Okay. Give me width real-time examples. Okay. Pretty much like I am talking to my friend or I am talking to somebody else. I am giving it in English. Now, basically you have to, this is called prompt. What you give is called prompt. In Google, we say search words, keywords. Here we call prompt. Prompting meaning what instructions you give to these tools. Based on that, it will give the answers. So now I am creating a lesson outline. Okay, let me click. It is thinking. It is actually generating text. It's called generative AI, generating text. Now, lesson 1, discovering the biconvex lens. Now it says, what are the things you need to teach? What is a lens? Imagine a piece of glass or plastic that bends light. So the keywords, real-time examples, right? Eyeglasses, camera. So they are giving some examples also. Okay. Now, what do you mean by bi and biconvex? It is giving the details. Okay. Now he's also giving a lemon. The way it is rounded on the sides, he's also showing that. How does a biconvex lens work? The details. Then a focal point. Use of this in everyday life. Application, practical applications in our magnifying glass, our eyeglasses or contact lenses, cameras, telescopes, microscopes, projectors, right? Then a quick summary, right? Within a very short, how does he get this knowledge? Because there is something called pretty much like we train our children, we train our own teachers. This machine, this software itself is trained by so much of information in the world. And this is equivalent to some 1,000 genius working, gathered all these inputs. Okay. Now, as I said, first prompt I gave, it has given me something. Now, the big difference between Google search and this is you can keep on asking more questions based on the previous results. Okay. Now I am going to ask another question. In the above, add details about F to F, real image orientation, okay, formula, right? If possible, a worked out example of focal length calculation. And this is artificial intelligence. Humans will have more intelligence. Sometimes the answers may be slightly wrong, but by and large, this is giving a better result. Now I have given some more details prompt to that. Give me in the above context, give me this. Now, lesson 2, deeper into biconvex lens. Important points of F focal point and 2F, twice the focal length, right? Now, it talks about real images and images orientation. It will be straight or inverted, right? You could see these keywords. You may ask me a question, hey, this is what is already given in the textbook. This is what is already given in my, I already know this. Now, this is only a prompt. This is like a ready reckoner, okay? And most importantly, you are talking about analogies and it is giving real-time examples more than in one book. What is given, it is also giving, okay, I'm looking at the spoon, I'm looking at the car, right? The thin lens formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u, right? And then one worked out example in terms of 20 centimeters, 10 centimeters, what is the focal length, correct? He has given a sum also. So effectively, if you look at it, a normal teacher gets the power of, I would say this is called assistance by AI. I won't say this is displacing or replacing teachers. No, this is assisting the teachers. So this is like giving more aids to the teachers. The lesson outline. Imagine, I'm not sure how the current process works. Do you submit a class plan for every class for every day? I have not seen that in many states. I'm not sure about Andhra Pradesh. Imagine that you are asked, give me what are you going to teach today and give me in one page, right? And give me for every hour, for every grade, for every period, right? Then that becomes a humongous work. But right now, you have got a powerful assistant. Every teacher now has a powerful AI assistant. Any amount of information in terms of lesson plan, worked out examples, you can provide in no time. I am going one step further. Give me 5 MCQ questions with answers and hints, okay, in the above topic. Now I am asking A, give me MCQs. I give another prompt. Now he is generating again. So now he is asking which one, okay. Biconvex lens is known as convergingness because it bends light rays in two, right? Suppose I click bend at invert and meet at a single point. So I selected that answer. Next question. Let me randomly choose. It will tell me whether it is right or not, okay. Now the real answer is this. Now I click next. Again I click, that is not the right answer, this is the right answer. Next question, what is the focal length of a biconvex? 15 centimeters from a place of 15 to 13 centimeters. Suppose I say 5 centimeters, right answer, right? Now I say, sorry, 5 is not right answer, 10 is the right answer. Next. Now I got, for the fifth question, I selected this. Now I say done. It is giving me use code 2 out of 5, right? It is giving me an aid to create. You can directly copy paste into PowerPoint or in your Word documents or Notepad documents. This way, this will help. This is again on one topic. I talked about biconvex lens, right? Now, let me stop sharing my screen. I coming back to video. What we just saw is the creation of lesson plan for a particular class, and then how to generate the MCQs using Gemini. ChatGPT is also same. Let me ask you this question. How many of you have already used it? How many of you already used it? Can you please raise hands or chat, give yes or no in your Q&A chat box. Okay. Now let me conduct a small poll. Okay. Just one thing. We just saw the simulations or the activities. This is not a simulation. This is an activity using Gemini Pro. How it can help you in terms of getting work done rather than me typing. I can also tell this, hey, give me in 100 words or give me in 500 words maximum. Give me in a tabular format, everything I can give. The reason is, one of the biggest reasons that we see that people are not able to submit reports or document is it takes a whole lot of typing time, whole lot of formatting time. They know the content, they know the report, but because it is taking time to get it done in terms of right format, right text, they are not doing it. Now we have a powerful servant called AI. Any information you can give. Right now, what I have done is I asked generic question. So from the whole world, how it collected the details it takes. What you can do is you may scan your QR code in your lesson, copy paste the whole content here. From the above content, give me lesson plan for biconvex lens. So whatever topics that are done in your textbook, it will give exactly as per that. Okay. So you don't have to really take what is taught in America, what is taught in Indonesia. You can scan your QR code in your book. It will give you the PDF file. You can either give the PDF file or you can also copy paste that content here and make sure that based on the above content, do this. So the biggest advantage here, let me again go back to my screen. Okay. The biggest advantage is you will be able to, now I can share this. Okay. From here itself, I can share. It is able to maintain the context. Now I'm going to create a new chat. Okay. I'm asking another question. Give me real time, I would say 10 real time examples of applying, let us say, what should I do? Ohm's law. Okay. Ohm's law, let me give 5 examples, maybe too lengthy. Give me 5 real time examples of, or Faraday's law. Okay. You can make spelling mistakes, no issues, it can understand. In our book, we might have seen 3 examples, 5 examples, we may ask 10 examples, 15 examples. Okay. So electric generators is one example. And this is the generator through which transformers, that is also Faraday's law is applied. Induction cooktops, it is applied. Wireless charging, it is applied. Magnetic stripe readers also, it is applied. Right now, normally these wireless chargers and magnetic stripes, it will not come to our mind. Motors, cooktops, everything we know because we see coil, we see electric connections. Whereas here, now he says, for smartphones, smartwatches, through wireless charging, there's a magnetic field created and it has a coil inside it. When you put the coil, it is charging it. Right? This is a new information. Same way, when we swipe the ATM card, there is a magnetic strip in that is inducing the thing. Based on that, it is connected. It is recognized. Normally, as a person, we will not use these two examples, but AI is able to give. This will also enhance the knowledge of the teacher, right? So this is why this is a good assistant. Again, I can say, give me 100-word summary to understand Faraday's law with one example, right? He has given exactly 100 words. You can count it, right? Not a problem. Reason is, if we want to give people short answers, long answers, restricting to number of words, and you can also use these electromotive force, coil, field, voltage, electricity, something like that. Keywords also you should maintain. He will do a wonderful job. So this is a powerful tool. Start trying it out. Okay, start trying it out. You will find it interesting. Okay, shall we move to the next one? The next one is going to be further interesting. The next one I'm going to show you is, you can try Claude AI. Claude. Some people pronounce it as Claude. That is also fine. Claude. Again, you will have to sign in through your Google account or your own email ID. You can sign in. What I have done is, I have got already signed in Claude. This is going to be, let it load. So I have already, I'm in free plan. I have signed it using my uh, Google ID. Internally, it is using something called Sonnet. Sonnet is the engine behind it. Now, watch it. This can be used to create software. It will be very interesting for teachers also. As a teacher, why should I need software? That is also a good question. For example, let me come back to the previous one, Google Gemini. Okay. I'm going to create a new chat. I am asking, I am a software teacher. Okay. Give me 2 examples of loops in Java programming, right? He has given me 2 examples. If I copy paste this, it will run. Guaranteed it will run. Okay. And he is also, if you run, this should be the output. He has given me for loop, and he has given me while loop also. Okay. He has given me 2 examples with explanations. And if you run the program, how it will come. So this is this powerful. A Brahmastra is at your hands. How you use it is up to you. These facilities are already available with software engineers. They are all using it. A lot of people who are in the computer science field are using it. Now, the same thing should be used by teachers. That is our wish, because from IIT Madras, we feel technology will always give the edge. Technology will always help us to improve. Let us use technology, but use it in a good way. Now, in Claude, I am going to give you one thing. We have seen fit simulation, OLAP simulation. The free plan has some limitation per day. Let me just open it in a new tab. What is the difference between free plan and the other plan, right? How many questions you can ask, all there is a limit. Okay, there is a limit on how many questions you can ask, how much prompt you can, how many words you can do, right? But again, depending upon the need, right now I have only free plan. Now I'm going to type, just watch this. Give me a drag and drop kind of simulation for acids, for identifying acids and bases. Give color coding as well also. Okay, color coding also. Now I am asking this question. Give me a drag and drop kind of simulation for identifying acids and bases. This is what I told. Watch the screen. Watch the screen very carefully. Watch. Watch the right hand side. He is creating software code. Claude is actually writing software code. A software code like a programmer in Infosys or TCS or Accenture or Microsoft or IBM or Oracle. Every software company writes code. I am not typing. Claude is creating this. Done. Coding is done. Now it says publish. Publish and copy link. Okay. The code is done. Now I am going to a new tab, copy pasting that link. I click. Watch this. Strong acid 0 to 3, weak acid 4 to 6, neutral 7. This is the pH scale. I have not done anything on this. This is all done by AI. Chemical components, HCl, H2SO4, HNO3, CH3COOH, NaOH, right? Now, I drag and drop this here. H3PO4, pH less than 7. This is part of acid, right? I drag and drop here. It doesn't allow me. KOH. So unless KO, it says I try to drag and drop KOH here, and it is telling me that KOH is actually a base, not an acid. Right? Now I take calcium hydroxide. To the base. Now it says yes, calcium hydroxide pH is greater than 7, so it is a base. Right? pH is 12. This drag and drop facility, right? I have not done any code. I'm copying and I'm stopping my screen share. I'm pasting this into your, right? I'm pasting it to your Q&A chat. Go to that, click on it. Let me know how you are able to access it. I'll wait for your answer. Each one of you can go and then click that one. See if the screen is loading. And are you able to do drag and drop? I have not done a single line of coding at all. Everything is done by our AI assistant. Remember, this AI is an assistant. This AI is our friend. I am not using AI as my answering machine. I want AI to do some job for me. I am giving the instructions to the AI. Do this, do this, do this. Are you able to access that link that I sent it in, did the broadcast in Q&A chat box? If so, please raise your hands or give some emojis or give some answers there. Yeah, I think I see that ZPHS Tokada is telling that I already used many times. Excellent. We want all the teachers to embrace latest tools because it is an assistant which will reduce our time, which will improve our efficiency. Now, I am going to do one more thing. I am sharing my screen. Okay. I'm sharing my screen. Coming back to the same stuff, I go to the Claude. Okay. Now I'm going to say, I stop this. Now I'm going to say, can you do a litmus test simulation of the above using drag and drop? I ask this question: red litmus, blue litmus. I want to give that way. Though he has done with color coding, everything he has done. This is, and in the boxes also, boxes below where we did the drag and drop, they were blue and red only. Now, what I am doing is, I ask specifically do a litmus test. Let him generate the code. Take it from me, I have seen at least 15 programming languages, 10 databases, 3 or 4, in fact 5 operating systems, multiple browsers throughout my last 33 years of my software career. Putting a code and then making it work is not that easy. Whereas that is completely reduced to minutes. Okay. It is reduced to minutes from weeks or months. This is amazing for every software engineer. Let me do this. I asked this to do blue litmus and red litmus. Let us see how he has generated, right? Litmus paper test. Red litmus paper. Okay. So I am taking H2PO4 to red litmus paper. Reset papers. Somewhere my screen size is not allowing me that. Okay. I am moving it. Suppose I am not happy with it. Okay. It is also saying show how it works. He is also giving me instructions. Correct. Now let me, unfortunately I am not able to drag and drop that here. Red litmus to red litmus. Okay. H3PO4, red litmus, nothing changed. Now H3PO4 to blue litmus. Now I can say I'm not happy with this. I go back. instead of giving drag and drop at top and bottom, give in left and right hand side. It will be EC. Now I generated. Okay. Again, he is generating the code. So I was not able to do from top to bottom. It is my problem. Pretty much like when you are not able to do something on the screen, you talk to the support people, you ask something to make it simple. I am asking Claude to help me, and he is helping me. Okay. Now let me see how this works. Again, this is a few times you may have to try. Okay. A few times you may have to try so that you get comfort in using it. Again, he's not resetting that. Okay. Drag any cell from the left panel. Somewhere it is not coming into the left panel. It is always maybe in my screen. It's not appearing correct. Maybe in your, you can try it out. Okay. Let me send it to you. See how it appears. Okay. Let me send it to your maybe in my screen resolution. It's not that correct. I'm sending it to you, right? You can try on your screen. Let me stop sharing my screen. This is what I wanted to show to you today. You may have to try a few times. When you try a few times, you exactly ask him to do the way you want. It is not the way it is giving. First time it is giving something. You can fine tune it, refine it, then publish. Next day you use it in your class. This has become extremely famous across the world. So this is a new latest teaching aid. It is a friend to the teachers. Okay. Now let me. I'm going to start another poll. As I said, I'm not going to have a long class today because we are using powerful tools in AI. It will help me shorten whatever I have to do. Instead of me taking for hours and hours, these tools will help me. I would like a lot of people to participate in the polls because, sorry to say, we need more participation from teachers in terms of your feedback. There are 58 teachers or 58 schools attending, only 6 are answering. That is actually not a great sign. Usually in students, we see that. Yes, I can understand in students, as a kid, they may not answer. But it is from the teacher side, we expect more responses in terms of polls because your feedback does matter to us. So your participation, more participation, your active participation does matter to us. So that's why we want more, but still only 9 out of 55, which is only 16% of the whole attendees are participating in the poll. Okay. So any doubts if you want to ask in using or open the mic or using the chat box you want to ask today, I am open for that. Yeah, a few people, instead of answering in the chat box, they have raised the hands as part of yes. Any questions you want to ask, you can, if you want to talk, we can open the mic, or you can also type it in the chat box to ask us. Either way, it's fine. I'm a single English teacher in the school. Already I was ordered by headmaster to be, okay. Yeah, timing change, it has been given, but it is not in our hands, G. We are also, again, based on what the commissionerate says. Yes, I understand your concern, definitely, but we will definitely pass on to the commissionerate. Timings, I'm happy that you are very eager, and except the timing is clashing, so we will pass on the information to the commissionerate. Based on that, their decisions only we can follow, madam, G. So because it is beyond my control. Okay, good to know that you are able, you are eager to attend the classes. Again, I showed only for science, and a few examples in science, 2 examples in science. You can use Gemini and Claude for English also. How to teach prepositions, give me examples, give me questions in preposition. Everything is possible. The whole world is in a fingertip. It is 1,000 times better than a regular Google search. That's the power of this generative AI. Any other questions? Timing and infrastructure related. One other question came in terms of the infrastructure. We have only one screen, something like that. But again, timing, infrastructure, assignment of teachers to the classes, it's beyond our control, sir. Okay. I don't see. I will wait for 1 more minute for any other question. Any other question? Anybody wants to talk? Okay. Since we are not receiving different set of questions or in the chat box, we will stop the session today here. We will continue tomorrow. Okay. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.